This is a typical mixture problem, and it can be very confusing for a number of reasons. What I have found is that the best approach is to organize the information in a chart like you see here. I put on the first column the different things that we're mixing. That's an herbal tea and a regular tea. By the way, we could add a third blend as well to this process if we had it. But then the last row here is going to be the mix when we mix them together. The different columns I'm going to call the quantity, the unit price, and the cost. Now, when you see this equation as a solution mix, instead of the we'd still have quantity, but instead of a unit price, you might see the percentage of concentration. And then this last column would then work out to be shown as the total amount of whatever different solution. What I'm referring to, I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone here and explain how to do this similar problem in other formats where it might show up as you've got a jug of whatever that's 12% concentrate added to a jug that's 17% concentrate, and you want to make a mix that's 15. How much do you need of each? For that problem, you could use the same process, which is why I love this chart. Now, I want to add that when I demonstrate this process to students, I am always going to start by giving them a chart. I actually create the chart and give it to them on a printed paper, which we aren't giving them printed paper now, but I'd give it to them somehow for them to just fill in the numbers, kind of like a training wheel. And then as we go on and on and on with the problems, I start deleting parts of the chart and let them fill it in until they can eventually take this blank thing that looks like this and fill it in, right? But I want to walk you through how I would do this chart and what I did here. Corey combines X pounds of herbal tea, so we have X for the quantity of herbal tea, at $12 per pound. That's our unit price. He combines that with 8 pounds of regular tea at $9 a pound. That's our unit price. And he makes a mixture that averages $10.50 per pound. So the first step here is to get that the total cost is going to be $12 times the quantity, $12 times the number of pounds, so 12x. And the cost for the regular is $9 times 8 pounds, or $72. And the total cost will be 12x plus 72. I'm going to erase this 9 times 8. If I were doing this with students, I would have written the 9 plus 8, and I wouldn't be skipping steps here. But here's the big picture, is to notice that a nice thing about this chart is that everything just falls right into place here, because when we're doing our mixture means a total, right? So 12x plus $72 gives us 12x plus 72. Will it make any sense to say that the unit price can be added together? No. $12 plus $9 doesn't add up to $10.50. So we have to sometimes call that out to a student. But the total quantity can be written as a total. So we have 8 pounds plus X pounds. What I'm getting here now is 2 ways to fill in this box. I could add the 12x plus 72 to get the 12x plus 72, or I could say $10.50 times this quantity is going to give me the cost also. So what I have now is I have my equation ready to go, because I've got 12x plus 72 is equivalent to 1050 times 8 plus x. So write an equation to model the situation. If you solve this problem for x, which our question isn't asking us to solve, but if we solved this for x, we could find the quantity of herbal tea, which would then tell us how much was purchased altogether. I hope you found this short video helpful in explaining your problem.